What's up, guys? I'm back. Want to do a long video here again. It's been a while. So, first off, Happy New Year. I got the heater running, so it's loud. We're going to do this anyways. So, I'm in the garage. I want to get started on everything that's left. So, things to kind of look at. We got some of the plumbing. We got power steering system, cooling system, finish the wiring, drive shaft, and then getting wheels and stuff figured out. So, first things I did this morning or early afternoon is, looking at the engine bay. I spent some time and drilled the hole right here so that I can run the wiring, do the pass-through. I am using the factory spot for this. So I'm looking at running everything in this area and going from there. Getting the wiring through this pocket is going to be great. It comes with the 2-inch hole saw or hole grommet. It's going to make a huge difference keeping everything to the passenger side. And with that, I'll be able to drop it right onto ECU, which is going to be mounted right on the factory area. Obviously, when I go to cage this car, a lot is going to change, so I might regret this, but the hole's cut, the deed is done, I'm ready to go. So I might try and set the camera up to do kind of a little bit of a time lapse, but we'll see. And I got an extra battery charging. The wife and kid are busy for a little while, so I got a good afternoon to work. So hopefully I can get wiring done. I do have some stuff for I got a Sickie power steering kit, so I can get that on. I have a power steering pulley. I just need to press on, but I need my pusher, the thread's different here than here, so small things there. So let's get to work. I'm going to set the camera up, do a little bit of time lapse, and let's see what work I can get done. Cheers. So, as you probably saw from the time lapse, I was walking back and forth, and you can't really see me because I had the hood up, but this is what I was working on. I cleared the rest of the sound deadening around the pocket. I'm just going to scuff that quick and just give it a good with a rattle can, call it good enough. I vacuumed, cleaned up all the crumbs and stuff, so now I'm just going to get the Scotch-Brite. I'm not going to do a huge prep on it. It's going to be behind the dash, so I just want to cover up any of the scratches I made. So I'm going to rattle can that and then start pushing wire through. So let's get to it. So I started, as you saw the back of me in the time lapse possibly, I started putting on my power steering pulley and I found this. So I was like, why is that wobbling? And then I looked at my assembly. It's not the pulley, it's crooked on the shaft. I don't know if you can see that in the video. So if you line it up, the shaft of my power steering pulley, or power steering pump, is bent. Great. All right, so I was wrong about the pulley being wrong, or the power steering pump being wrong. I started pressing. I started pressing this on, and it's aluminum, and it gouged in, and I don't feel comfortable using this anymore. So I messed up this pump, the pulley, so now it's a alright, the pulley's now behind there, so there's about an 1/8 inch of material I got gouged out of it. I don't want to use it, so my plan now is to find just a factory one, find a steel one, and just run that. So try tonight, find a cool machined aluminum. That kind of backfired. It was an eBay one, come at me, but yeah. So that one's now lost to the abyss behind the toolbox because I tried to hang it up on the pegboard and not gonna work. So find that one. That's now a problem for later. So let's move on to either see if the paint's dry and we'll work on that, or I got the power steering lines I could at least start knocking out. So let's go. All right, closing up shop. I didn't really do a good job showing what I was doing. I didn't get those brackets put on. Didn't get the wiring through. But what I was trying to figure out is my brake switch to the panel. Having a hard time trying to figure out how to get it to work. I don't know what kind of trigger the panel needs. I thought it was a ground trigger, but it's not working, so I'm trying to figure that out. I just rewired it, or what I thought, hooked everything up, does nothing, didn't see any signal coming from it, so that's where I'm making it off. Just paint's not drying quick enough, so I'm gonna let those dry, the wiring inside dry, and kind of go from there. And then power steering, I gotta think about what I want to do for steering cooler, so we'll go from there. But anyways, to finish this off, I'll be back out shortly. We'll get it finished up or keep working on it. Have a good night.